Are the lockdowns suddenly over because the people have decided they are, and they've just started going out and about and back to their regular lives? I can't help but ask that right now in this first week of June. As I look around in the places in Ontario I spend time in, I'm dividing my time between rural Ontario and downtown Toronto. I know you're not really supposed to do that, or you weren't supposed to do that, but they actually never made it a law. They just kind of advised against it. So whatever, a lot of people did as they pleased. And now I find more and more people are just doing as they please, partially because there's still some confusion about these rules. No more than 5 people in a gathering, they say in Ontario. What do you mean? Can you have a family of 5 and then you bring 4 other people over in your backyard, and can you this or that? I mean, there's just so many litany of rules out there. I was in one store the other day and I was talking to the shopkeeper. I said, well, you must be happy to be back to business. She said, oh yeah, and we went back to curbside. That was made legal in Ontario again a couple weeks ago. And I said, well, yeah, but a lot of people were just always doing curbside. I mean, the government never said you cannot do business. They just said you can't have people in your store. Curbside pickup was not something that was explicitly not allowed. So many places were just always doing that from the get-go. A lot of confusion. And as that confusion continued, and as the weather got warmer, and as people saw other people doing more activities, they thought, well, I'm going to go out and about and do stuff. They saw that Trinity Bellwoods gathering that we were all supposed to be angry about and hashtagging about, but they also saw it, and well, it's been less than 2 weeks since that happened, but so there could still be some major outbreak caused by it, but they saw that and they thought, okay, the sky didn't fall. They've seen people out and about in the grocery store and riding their bikes and passing by, and they've said, okay, I want to do more. I was in downtown Toronto the other day driving around the core, and well, it didn't look like rush hour, but there were people out and about, and they weren't all essential workers. Some office workers returning here and there. What is that all about? Are these people the ones who have been slowly allowed to come back, or are they just going back anyway? Look, I am an advocate of a responsible, calculated, and considered reopening that still keeps in place enhanced hygiene and physical distancing measures. But I think a lot of people are just feeling like they can make their own calculated risks right now, and they're slowly starting to get back to things and seeing how it fares. It'll be interesting to see whether this backfires on us, and in 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks' time, parts of Canada have massive flare-ups, or if we actually have proven that we can do all of this and that we can responsibly follow these measures, keep apart and so forth, and manage to get back to society without too much of a flare-up. We shall see the next few weeks. And the summer in Canada, which is so short enough as it is, even in regular years, well, that'll tell us what the future, I think, is going to look like for us during this pandemic.